Yo, what's going on, guys? It is time for another reaction video, and I've got my friend Kirsten here with me again. If you guys happen to see the two videos prior to this, we just gave her an introduction to Harry Mack, and now she's going to get her introduction to Ren. So as usual, I always start with Hi Ren for the first song when I introduce them. So yeah, that's the name of the song, Kirsten. His name is Ren. This song is titled Hi Ren. I haven't really told her much of anything about Ren. I want her to go into it as blindly as possible. So you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Quick note, reminiscent of some of the photo shoot stuff. Mm-hmm. I didn't mention that actually in the Harry Mack one. So the reason that Kirsten and I know each other is through my photography. So if you guys want to go search and try to find some of the pictures, mmpstudios.com, they're on my photography website. So, all right, you ready?
Yep.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, aren't you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills.
So I'm assuming it's kind of like a mental institution type thing.
That's kind of the setting and the idea. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning too is this entire video is a one take.
Oh, wow.
It took them a few times to get it, but it's a one take. They had multiple camera angles going. Mm-hmm. So you might see it cut from one angle to another. And I think they took like 5 or 6 tries or something like that. And this is the one that they decided to keep. But so he is playing this live. He's not like
That's amazing
or anything. So I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, that mental institution vibe is kind of part of the...
Like the mental health?
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy.
Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help.
You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere.
Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in.
Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself.
Trust me.
You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it.
Man, it's not like that.
Man, it's just like that, I'm inside you, you twat.
No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong.
Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it.
Played on guitar.
Plan B did it.
Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material.
Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us.
That's right, speak your truth, your fucking God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck.
I really like the mental health aspect and just that inner voice, because anytime you feel like you're going to do good or you're doing good things for your life, like there's that voice like tearing you down. So I really like that aspect of it.
Yeah. So this song, Ren's been making music for about 12 to 15 years.
Oh, wow.
On YouTube, you can go back and find his music, right? But this song is what really catapulted his career. And in a very short time, it got views into the millions. And I think it's because so many people can identify with this inner conflict and this message.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So you're enjoying it so far.
Oh, no, for sure.
It's hard to find a spot to pause on this too, right?
It resonates so well. So it's just like hitting points. It's like, dang.
Yeah, yeah. You ready to keep rolling?
Yes.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren.
Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren.
I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mustopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
I really like, I mean, he has amazing guitar skills, and then with the
vocals.
Yeah, it's different and
because he starts off singing, then he's kind of rapping, and then he's kind of like a different style of singing. So a quick note too on the guitar, he's self-taught / YouTube. So he started learning on his own, and then he just basically watched YouTube videos to kind of like really fine tune his guitar skills. But
that's crazy.
No formal training on guitar.
The beginning, just
the way he played it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen guitarists do reactions. They talk about they break down every note of the way he plays the guitar, and I can recognize talent obviously, but I don't know it on like that specific. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of cool to see a guitarist do a reaction to it.
It's really awesome.
So you're digging it so far?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. that I won't retire. I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're a climbing to different sides.
I really wasn't expecting like his singing vocals to be like that.
The range.
Yes, it's so good, and him being self-taught on the guitar, like that's
Like pretty much everything musically within him is all self-taught.
awesome. I love it.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims, and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Yeah, wow. Like, that hits hard and, like, really close to home, just struggling with mental health from a young age and stuff, and even stuff about, like, he put in there kind of nudging about suicidal tendencies and things like that. Like, been there. And
He has a song that he released recently called Suicide. And it's about, it's a tribute to one of his friends that took his own life.
wow.
So I always get chills on that last,
Yeah.
like that last like minute and a half to 2 minutes. It just always,
Oh, yeah.
I've watched it so many times and it still gets me every time. So a little bit of background on him. He, at an early age, they knew that he had some medical issues, not even the psychosis part of it, but some medical issues. And so, and trying to diagnose him, he got misdiagnosed repeatedly. And in those misdiagnoses, he was also being prescribed the wrong things. And some of that's probably what helped to lead to some of his psychosis issues and things like that. But as he got older and they finally diagnosed him correctly, it turns out he has Lyme disease.
Oh, wow.
And so just recently with the success of this song, because I don't know if he started or somebody started it for him, but it was a GoFundMe to raise money. And he went to Canada and he's had treatment for his Lyme disease. But he's still been putting out more music in between that in the last few months. This song was released, I think, in November, December, or January, somewhere around then. It is, I don't know if it's 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And it's at 16 million views. But yeah, so like I said, he's been making music for a long time. But this is the song that kind of like just really hit for him and really connected with a really broad audience. And so and especially when it's now that it's hit the reaction scene, you know, it's getting in front of more and more and more and more eyes, and it's bringing more people to him and more awareness to his message. So,
Understandably so. Like, it's crazy because, I mean, even being misdiagnosed with mental health disorders and stuff like that. Like I've been put on different medications that ended me in the hospital and stuff like that. Caused more, and
it caused more harm than help. Yeah, and it's like even when they mean well, that if you're not diagnosed properly, it can lead to something worse or more difficult. Yeah. So the song is like, initially you think it's just about him and his music and like the battles we have in your head, but then when it starts going into the psychosis side of it, then the mental side and the health side, then it's like, okay, well, it's not just about him and his music career, it's also about these other battles he's been dealing with outside of that. So.
And it's great that he's putting it out there, because there are people younger and stuff that truly do need to see things like this, because it can help them realize, like, yeah, I'm young, I have years ahead of me, I'm going to live those years and persevere.
Yeah, you can work through it.
Yeah. So
very different from what we were just doing a moment ago.
Oh, yeah.
So we were up here.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean to bring you all the way down here.
No.
So one thing you mentioned was his vocal range, right?
Yes.
And the different types of singing and stuff like that. So Ren is also part of a band called The Big Push. And so The Big Push releases original songs, but they also do cover songs. And then Ren himself also has other music, and sometimes he's featured with other artists. So following this, what I wanted to do with you, and I told you I had a handful of songs lined up. Mm-hmm. Some of them are with The Big Push, which is his band. Some of them are him solo with other solo artists he's featuring. Some of them are recorded music. Some of them are live busking music. So you ready for that journey?
No, definitely.
Okay, so guys, if you're just now watching this one, if you're not into Harry Mack, no big deal. But if you are, prior to this one, we had 2 Harry Mack. Following this one, as long as I can keep Kirsten here with me filming today, I don't know how many we're going to get through, but we're going to do a handful more. Ren, Big Push, Sam Tompkins, Chinchilla. You guys know what to expect if you've been watching my channel for a while, so we're going to go down the Ren rabbit hole. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll see you in the next video, guys.